Do the Boss Show. Hello and welcome to the Boss Show. This is the specific show just for your face to let you know what we have been doing in the studio, what we're doing now in the studio, what we're going to do in the future, and to show you this. This is yarn. I don't know if you know what yarn is, but this is what yarn is, and you might be sitting there thinking, well, too, why do you have yarn? I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why I have yarn. I always believe that you should always be the best at what you can be. And you know what? I'm getting old. I'm turning into an old fart, so I'm starting, I want to learn how to knit. I've got some crochet hooks, and I have some knitting hooks back there. I'm trying my best to learn how to knit because this and a rocking chair and a fireplace, a few cats, and a couple of hot toddies, and I will sit around with this into my old age, and I will be the best old person that I can be. I'll sit there knitting socks. You're all getting knitting socks for Christmas. That's just the end of it. So welcome to the Boss Show for April. I know it's April. I'm quitting YouTube and I'm never coming back. April Fool. Let's see, what's another good one? I'm moving away to Alaska and you will never ever see me again. April Fool. Okay, got that one down. All the April Fool's jokes in the world. There you go. April Fool's done. I really don't think that we really don't need an April Fool's when you can just look at the world right now and it's more fucked up than an April Fool's joke could ever be. So no April Fool's jokes for me. I'm not gonna do that. Not this year. We don't need any more jokes right now. I mean, Earth. That's the April Fool's joke right now is Earth. But we do have a new April shirt. Here it is. One of my fine shirts that I wear during April. I don't know if you noticed, but I only wear like one shirt every month when you see me on YouTube, like in the games and stuff. I don't know if a lot of people notice that. And the reason I do it is because, honestly, of Jacksepticeye. I was watching him one day, and he was doing this video, this long series on some, long game that he usually does, and I noticed that in the middle of it, his clothes changed. And I thought, well, that's a little odd. And later it turned out that he'd actually been recording that particular video on 2 different days, and he had to flip back and forth between the cuts, and so his shirt was changing back and forth, and I thought, well, okay, it may be a smart idea to actually wear one thing all the time because you never know when you're going to have to edit. You don't know when you may go to sleep and wake up and have to, go back to doing work on the same video. You may have to go to the bathroom and come back. You don't know what's going to happen. You may have recorded something from like 2 weeks ago that you want to use now, and so you put it in, and oh my God, what did I do? So you think, okay, I'm going to solve this by always wearing the same shirt during a month. That way, if I cut back and forth, nobody will know the difference. Because let me tell you, if I made it obvious every time I cut and move forward or backward or something like that, every video I did would look like a freaking clown show. So I used my brain. I went, brain, what should I do? And brain said, well, what you ought to do is you ought to take one shirt, hang it up, and then whenever you do YouTube, you put that shirt on, do YouTube, take it off, hang it up, and then every time you do it for that month, you wear that one single shirt. And here it is. This is this month's shirt, April's shirt. You're gonna see me in this during my gaming videos and during the, mini videos. I'm gonna be wearing this, but so this is what I'm going to stick to for a little while, and next month I'll be in a different shirt, maybe. So where are we now? Well, we're into April. I've been trying the new schedule out with the new shows that I've thought, and especially the new way that I went boogity 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 and like decided where things should go during the weekend. It seems to be working out for me pretty well. Seems to be working out for you guys pretty well too. I mean, a lot of you guys like the Indie Windy, and on both sides of Indie Windy, of course, we got like some longer series. A lot of you are really paying attention to the Indie Windy, and I have to admit, I can't blame you because you never know what you're gonna get when you pull up some indie game from somewhere. They're barrels of fun. A lot of you guys are liking the Mythic Misadventure. I'm having fun making them. So is Featherhoof. We're both in this. We're gonna do the whole year with Tiny Tina. We're gonna get suggestions from you guys. If you guys want us to go on after this year, Sure, we might. I mean, we need to find a new game for it, but we'd probably be all for that. Glad some of you guys out there have been writing in and saying, yeah, man, Mythic Misadventure is cool. You guys are going on a long adventure. I like the longer series. I'm glad that I can, that we threw out something out there for you guys who like longer adventures. And we still got a long time to go on that one. Sunshine Sunday. A lot of you guys are liking that one as well. It's a different kind of series. And I really, I need to put this in here. I don't want to make anybody feel stupid, but I'm probably gonna. A few of you out there have left comments in Sunshine Sunday, and you thanked Featherhoof for some of the wisdom that he's imparted upon the show. I hate to say this, guys, but for those of you who were saying those things, that's not Featherhoof in Sunshine Sunday. Some of you, if you paid attention to this, you might notice above Featherhoof's head, there's this word that says Talric, and it's there because the other guy's name is Talric. Yes, Featherhoof is not hosting Sunshine Sunday with me. It's a guy named Talric. A little bit of history. He's been one of my sponsors forever now, and I wanted to do a positive show on Sunday, and so I looked around and I poked around in my patron channel, and there was Talric, and he's like, I'll do it. And so there it is. Talric and me are doing Sunshine Sunday. He's enjoying doing it, and I'm enjoying recording it with him. So that's going to continue. That's going to keep going. How are you guys liking Deliver Us Mars? Some of you guys, I know it's been a little bit longer of a series, and it's a little dull. I mean, it's not Doom, okay? We're not running around shooting demons in the face. As fun as that is, we're not doing that. But some of you guys out there who do like the more dramatic, slower stories, you've been commenting back to me saying, yeah, man, that's really cool. What's going to happen next? Ooh, wow. So, I don't know because I haven't recorded the next episodes yet, but I am curious, just like you guys are. So I'm really glad that you liked that. I plan to continue to do that if possible. I want to keep putting a couple of episodes on Tuesday and Thursday of a longer game, a longer series. And it may not always be some dramatic crap. It may not always be a soap opera type game. It was like, oh my God, what happened to Susan? Susan has brain cancer. She's dead. No, it won't always be that. It's just going to be longer series. Like some days it might be Doom. I might actually go out and slaughter a bunch of zombies for a while. Or I might, it might be scary. It might be thrilling. I don't know, but it won't always be dramatic. It's just going to be a longer, sort of more AAA game on Tuesday and Thursdays. At least that's my plan. As for Fridays is the day at this point where it's going to be something. I mean, so far it's always something, but it could be a Dear 2 letter, or it could be an MRE video. By the way, I'm glad you guys are liking the MRE videos. Please send me more of those, because I want to make videos for you, and because I'm hungry. Sometimes it's unboxings, but something interesting is always going to happen on Friday. Right now, I do have plans for the future, for what I'm going to do. This is like, the third, fourth month I'm into this series, into this schedule. And I'm trying to get my brain wrapped around how it works and how long it takes to, edit and produce and film. And I'm getting my brain wrapped around that. And I want to do that before I specifically decide to throw something else in. Once I know what this is and how long it's going to take and what I have to do, then I can go, okay, how much time do I have left? Can I make a porn? And if I decide that I can make a porn, then I'll make a porn. But it probably won't be porn. It'll probably be something else. It'll probably be just a raunchy puppet show. It could be that. Is that porn? I have no idea. So at the moment, I'm getting my brain wrapped around what the schedule is and the work that it takes, when I can have a little time off, and if I need that much time off, and what to do with it. So give me a little bit longer, and I do have plans for the future. As soon as I get used to this schedule, I know what I'm going to do. And I will tell you that coming up here pretty soon. However, before that, I did something to the studio. I did a little upgrade. and I thought you guys might be interested to see what I did. Hey guys, and welcome to the studio. It's a little bit of a different view today because well, this is usually the chair that I sit in right here, and that's where I record all the games and some of the Monday shows and a lot of the things that you guys watch. But today, little bit of a different thing. Let me show you this table right here. You've been seeing more and more of this table lately. I've been actually using this to film things like the MREs and the unboxing videos, and there it is. And since I've been using this more, I've been finding that I have a little bit of a problem, and I don't like having problems. And this problem, it doesn't even itch. Those are the worst, but this problem doesn't itch. It's still a problem though. All right, so let me show you what I'm talking about. By the way, say hello to Noodle. Noodle's in there. Trust me, she's under that thing. She's always under there. But anyway, I want you to check this out. This right here. Let's see if I can take, there we go. I'm gonna take this off. This is a light. All my lights are like this because you can get these at like Home Depot and they're cheap as balls. And my studio, I always do very cheap studio stuff because I don't have the money for, you know, a lot of expensive stuff. But if you look, what that's sitting on top of here is a camera tripod, right? So I got lights sitting on top of camera tripods because I don't have any other thing to hold them. So I want to solve that. It's a problem. I want to get it solved. We're going to be doing a lot more shows from this table, MREs and unboxings, maybe even some other stuff. And I'm going to start doing rants again. All right. And so I need it for that too. So I gotta find a way that I can actually put these lights up without using things like camera tripods. And there's another one over here. It's not there right now, but I use the mic stand. I actually got a really tall mic stand, and I set it up here, and I clip the mic on top of that, name it down to the table, and that's no good because I need these camera tripods and the mic stands for other things. So I have to figure out a way to hang up these lights without using any of this crap. So here's my thoughts on this, okay? I'm gonna share them with your face. It's, why don't I hang something from the ceiling that I can clip these lights onto? Why don't I do that? See, yeah, and I know you're looking around at all the walls and you're thinking, well, why don't you just put something on the walls, right? Well, here's the problem. This is a basement studio. So this wall and that wall over there, those are both concrete. I can't do that. I mean, I suppose I could get like a cement drill out and put it in, but I don't want to do that. This over here, most of that is just a closet that don't have a door. I've got this small space right here, and I can't use that wall because that's the wall that I filmed toward. So the lights can't go there. So I gotta hang them on the ceiling. How do I do this? So, you know, I sat here thinking for a long time, how do I do this? How do I put these things up on the wall? What do I do to put these up on the ceiling? What do I do? I need something. I gotta have something I could put on the ceiling, and then I could clip these lights to the thing on the ceiling. What could I use? Let me look around and find something I could use for this. Perhaps I could use yarn. Do you think yarn would? No, can't use yarn. It's too stringy. Perhaps I could use poppy papers. You know, I could use the papers that pop. No, I can't do that because this is too sexual. Perhaps I could use this car. Maybe I could staple this car to the ceiling, and then I could clip lights from it. No, because then I couldn't go anywhere, so I can't use the car. What could I use? What could I possibly? I don't even know. I don't have any idea what I could possibly use. What could I possibly use? I have no idea. So, since I have 42 metric fuck tons of cardboard out there, mostly from Amazon boxes, I figured I'd use cardboard for this. Why not? It's free. I already got it. All right, so here's the plan. I'll take a piece of cardboard like this, and I'm going to measure out about 4 inches. Because I think 4 inches, I think that'll be good, and well, I'll show you why. Okay, here we go. We got 2 4-inch pieces of cardboard here. Now, I have split them down the middle. See this? Both of them, and I tried to be as equal as I could with them. So now, if we put these together, say like this. See this? It's split like this. Now, boom. Okay. So, you see what I'm getting at here? This I can staple to the ceiling, and these, well, let me test it. That'll hold this. Now the question is, will the staples be able to hold the weight of these lights? That part, I don't know. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna hang them up there without any light bulbs in them first because I don't want to break any. But before we do that, we have to do something else first. All right, remember this stuff? Well, I mean, it's a little different from school. It was called, Elmer's glue in school, but they still make glue. It still works. So let's put some of this on here. Let's glue it up real good. Whoa. Oh gosh. That looks like the party I had last night. All right, so let me put this like that. I'll put these two together. Okay. There, that's good. And I'm gonna just hold them together. Oof. Messy. Oh God, I forgot how messy this crap is. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna just hold these two together like this. Make sure they're straight. Okay, that's good. Now, ew, it's overflowed. Oh my goodness. You ever seen a dragon in tight pants get too excited? Yes, exactly like this. Yes, that's what it is. All right, I used a little too much glue on that. I'm putting this paper towel up here so that it actually doesn't glue the top of this part. I just wanted to glue the bottom. But this says to actually leave this just together like this for 35 minutes. So, I'll see you in about 35 minutes. Okay, guys, it has been, actually it's been longer than 35 minutes. I waited about 50 or so minutes. I has the staple gun. Let's see if this works. Now, one thing you gotta do is take a square of carpet off the ceiling. And yes, all of you, I know a lot of people out there, every time when I mention how tall I am, because I mention I'm 6'5", and people are like, you're not 6'5". It's like, yeah, I am. You see this? This is a normal ceiling, and I'm just going to reach up and grab this and pull it off because I am a tall motherfucker. All right, so let's stick this up there. The glue isn't completely dry yet, but I think it's dry enough. Then if I stick this up here, now I want to make sure I get a lot of good staples in this because I don't want this thing falling down with a light in it and crashing onto my desk because that would suck. Oh. Well, the damn thing won't even stay up by itself. Okay, so I kind of improv'd this in that I noticed that this is like double, I don't know, it's double thick cardboard. So I took one of the layers off of these ones that are going to go on the top. And I'll see if this actually will stick up there now. Hopefully it will. And then we can stop worrying about this. No, pulled something in my back. Whoa, there we go. There's that. Yes, being a tall person, people always ask me to get stuff off the top shelf for them. It's the only reason tall people really exist, is just to get things off the top shelf. All right, now, is that going to be strong enough to hold this thing? It will. It'll hold it up. There we go. Tested, it's working, and it shines right on to this table. So, now that I have this, I'm gonna make more. I'm gonna make probably 5 more of them. I'm gonna hang them up. I mean, you can even tell when I stand over here, you can see the light on this side of my face is a lot better, right? So yeah, this is the way I light up the studio when I'm actually doing something. I'm gonna make about 5 more of those, and I'm gonna hang them up, and we are going to have places to stick lights so that when I'm running around in here and I'm opening MREs and I'm doing unboxings and I'm ranting my butt off, you guys will be able to get some nice mood lighting and it won't look like crap. At least I hope. Anyway, that was a behind the scenes in Ranting Gryphon studio, Ranting Gryphon cheap ass studios today. Hope you enjoyed. Back to the show. So yeah, I mean, if it is as good as I try to make my videos and productions look, I also try to make them as cheaply as possible. So, you know, just with a few dollars or maybe no dollars, I try to renovate this place as much as I can. By the way, patreon.com/rantinggryphon. You've seen what I can do with just like a couple of bucks and some cardboard. So imagine what I could do if you like sent me $20 a month. Imagine that, $20 a month. Then I could afford that to make that To the Ranting Gryphon porn. Wouldn't that be cool? See, I shouldn't have said that because now people are probably, they're probably like, well, shit, I'm not sponsoring this anymore. But if you do have something like $10, $20 or $5, I mean, even sometimes if you just give 2 or 3, that really does help. It really does. But if you have like $10, I got $10. Boy, I'd love to have it, and it would really help over here. So I'd buy sandwiches and more staples. I think the studio is held up together now just by staples. I need more staples, or else the whole place is gonna fall in and kill me. So the future. How about the future? What about the future? Who knows what the future is? Who knows how long the future is? Who knows how girthy the future is? I'm wanting to suck on the future right now. Why did I do that to myself? Indie Wendy, I plan to keep doing that. In fact, I still have a pile of indie games that I haven't played yet. In fact, little thought that I have had. A lot of times when I find these indie games, a lot of them I turn them down. I don't put them on my computer because, you know, maybe it takes like 10 minutes to play them and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna make a 10-minute episode. That's boring. But I've started to think, well, why not, you know, if I could find 3 or 4 10-minute games, why not just play 3 or 4 games in one video and upload that for Indie Wendy? What do you guys think about that? Comments, I really read them. I really wanna know what you guys think. Maybe I could multiple up the Indie Wendy's. That would be cool, right? Indie Wendy's gonna keep going. The Tuesday and Thursday gaming videos are gonna keep going. We've got the Sunshine Sundays, Mythic Misadventures. Those are continuing on. The next long series that we're going to, and I thought about this because I had a few options, but I went with Bendy and the Ink Machine. And for more than one reason, for at least 5 reasons. One is because I heard that another Bendy is being developed right now. It may come out soon. And second thing is because I haven't played any of the Bendy and the Ink Machines. I haven't played any of them on my channel at all. When they first came out, I was playing something else already, and I didn't know that Bendy and the Ink Machine was going to become this, historical, awesome, horror game in the genre. I had no idea it was going to be a big deal. So I didn't play it, and I got off onto something else, started doing something else, and then I forgot about it. And so now, finally, I don't know how old that game is, but it's getting on into years now. I'm going to actually go through Bendy and the Ink Machine, and I'm going to see what it's all about, because I don't know. I haven't played it. I haven't watched it. I don't know why people are going, oh, Bendy and the Squirt Machine. Yeah! I have no idea why they're so excited about it, but we're going to see. And the next thing for the future, and I've been waiting for this. I've actually kind of been planning this out. I've wanted to get my schedule all stable and to know in my brain what I have to do and when. Because the next new thing that I'm going to start doing isn't new. It's I'm going to start ranting again. All you guys out there, you're sitting there going, why haven't you been? There's a lot of reasons, and I've explained it before. But in short, I didn't think that while everybody in the world is just outraging over everything, suddenly ranting wasn't funny anymore. It was just something that people wanted to avoid. I wanted to do things that got people away from that actually people could sit down and enjoy for a while. So I stopped ranting because it was well, this isn't funny right now, because all you have to do is you could say the word banana and 45 people are gonna rant at you for it. So I thought, well, people don't need any more of that right now, so I will not do it for a while. Well, it's been a while. And if you guys out there are sitting there thinking, man, he must have built up a million things to rant about by now, yeah, I have. So the next new thing I'm going to do, once I get my brain, scheduled around this redundancy, I'm going to start making rants again. I do have a few things that I need to do more in the studio to fix it up, but that'll be the next thing. I don't know how often I'm going to do them. I remember when I first started doing them, I did them once a week. That was a lot of work. That was about all I had time to do. So I don't know if I'm going to do them once a week, but I want to do them more than once a month, and I want to do them when they're relevant. And so I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to start working on that. As soon as I feel like it's a good time and I'm comfortable with my brain squirting out more stuff and making sure that I don't look like an idiot, which is impossible for me to do. Yes. So that's what's coming up here in this little studio. Always trying to work to make things better. Give me suggestions. If you guys have any suggestions at all about shows that I could make, things I could do with the shows that I already make, if I should wear pants or not, anything, should I put clothespins on my nipples, anything you guys want to suggest, I would love to hear about it. Thank you so much, patrons. Hello, patrons. Hi guys. Thank you so much for supporting me, for helping, keeping me going, and buying me sandwiches, and making sure that I can get from month to month in these times that right now kind of difficult, especially for artists. And you guys are keeping me going. Thank you so much for that, very much. You guys know I love you guys. But hey, I love all you guys. Everybody who watches me right now, I love all you guys who sit there and watch my videos, and you write to me and you contact me and you go, hey, I love that video, and then I sit back and I go, it was worth it. I love making things that you guys enjoy, that make you smile, that make you feel like you're not alone, that keep you company. That's what I'm at now. I used to also have that would also make you think. That was another part. There's a make you smile, keep you from feeling alone, and make you think. Problem is, most of the thinking, those were in the rants. So I'm gonna bring the thinking part back, hopefully, here pretty soon. But guys, wonderful spending time with you once again. So that was your Boss Show for this April. I'll see you in the next Boss Show in May. Thank you guys for watching, spending this time with me, and I will see you again very, very soon.